but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
You just did that same type of bullshit for a touchdown.
He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Throwing his Wentz. Now he'll escape to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. On the ball. Sacked at the 10. Malik Collins in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down.
Tyson. Fort Tokyo. 6-man.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that is going to be incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
Did you say?
And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
You need to pick your microphone up off the floor. I can't hear you.
You had it there for more than 3 seconds, bro. Like you called it, it just. Over 3 seconds before I hit you.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now Prescott. He finds Hearns left side. Got some room at the 30. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
3 down. Hey, check 26.
Now Prescott. And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Everybody, 188. 53 is the mic.
Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Nice move to the 40. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage.
He could take a hit like a running back, too, I see.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he can't
Please, bro, we need this opportunity to make this man look like he did something bad. Next time.
But instead, it just brings up 4th down.
I think that's what missed one pass, yeah.
What you say?
I think that was the first pass I missed.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Here we go. 1.
for it. It's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him credit.
Dirty.
To dial up on fourth, they executed it for 9 yards.
Alright. You did not make it past that line. But it's okay.
I did though.
You didn't though. You saw that shit. Your man's got pulled back.
Why is it
Like that.
So from Philadelphia
Sorry, though. I mean, I'm in your stadium. Can't expect no less.
Well, if he beat me, you would take some good.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Not hitting his nuts.
Down to the 33-yard line here. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't
Yeah, that's a dirty little pass you tried to do.
Coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw
Even your man
inside
wasn't ready
routes
for that shit.
and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Sean Johnson.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Wait till they update that shit.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Pressure
Ooh.
comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Hicks in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Fuck, boy.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the target there. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Lefty.
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. He's got him in.
Oh my God! I'm so glad you held that fucking ball.
35 to the 34. Give him 30 yards there. Much more room to operate under after the big
See how he
play.
slipped. I'm just glad he held the ball when he slipped. Come on, bro. Oh, y'all dirty.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Bitch piss me the fuck off, little ugly ass. Ugly as hell. Bitch piss me the fuck off, little ugly.
Please 5-7.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Now he'll escape to his left. Avoids him at the 40.
My God.
Fighting through, and he's got space. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5".
Hey, I had to do one on you, bro. You did me.
So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And I tried to stay in bounds. I'm over here strafing L2 like a motherfucker.
I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very
Oh,
well.
wow. Okay.
That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him. Well, add that play to his resume, Real, because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left.
Fuck out of here.
And the Cowboys have recovered.
Damn, I tried to dive.
I was waiting.
I don't know about you, but
I should have R1 dive that shit.
I was waiting.
they either take the hit.
Whenever I do run, I was like barbecue chicken.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's
Barbecue
always
chicken.
That's the same play. Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can
Barbecue chicken,
analyze
my
it,
nigga.
but I think
Barbecue
ultimately you
chicken.
gotta look over it.
What the hell did that man do to you?
Taking care of the ball, getting what you
What
can,
you
and
nigga
that's
do to
it.
me?
Don't worry about it anymore.
And he'll
What
be
did he
taken
do to you?
down at
You
the
gonna do it with me
18.
twice, nigga?
A good run there on first down, and it'll
Oh,
leave
bro,
him
you
with
gonna make him
second and
fumble?
2.
That sounds like a salty nigga right there. I ain't trying to make Prescott fumble.
You tried.
No, I just sacked him, so he just got pushed back.
That's what started the whole thing.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And they'll
Good
blow
catch.
that one up back at the 16-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say,
Play action.
yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out
No.
well. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him
I know,
7
right?
on the tuck and run, and
Well,
it'll
it
give him
seems
a
like
new
that
7
ball.
downs.
That was supposed to be a fumble.
They not about to let that shit happen in the motherfuckers Cowboy Stadium, bro.
Everyone's got 4 down. Everyone count. Check 99.
A first down carry by Elliott. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Prescott from the gun on third. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them
Why didn't I
frustrated
just go
right
off the top
He is
of
going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Wentz now to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. This is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent pick of 34 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. This complete left side to Aguilar.
Good look, bro.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 52 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, and ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line
It's some bullshit.
Because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes through.
Look like a nigga sleeping.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here, a back and forth first half. So we're right back where we
Shouldn't be.
started, all
Not like you
even as the
losing.
kicks away.
No, I act like I wouldn't.
Just ain't winning.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
I know.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Nah, my homie watching the
I don't
game.
think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
Oh, you let them know you about to put the ham on? Pause.
Yeah, that's a
Pause. Pause. You about to try to win the game? You about to let them see.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to
Oh shit, why is my headset still not charging?
Ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, 47.
They'll try to sweep it earlier. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way. And I think the ball's out.
Get the... Oh, but they let your man who hit me lay on top of it and grab it. But I can't grab. I can't do the same thing though. It's amazing what they let you happen, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You give your big head ass anything.
Here we go, 47.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What was I doing?
Just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let me stop playing.
Damn, so you was playing this whole time, letting me tied up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro.
No problem, bro.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Good check, nigga.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people.
I don't know what you mean when you do that, bro.
Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game, because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
Hey.
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching, 1 rushing.
I like it. You don't like the McCourty thing, though.
No, I do like that. If that happens, you're Nostradamus.
There you go.
That did not work out like I wanted it to, but oh well.
The red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Why don't you just go ahead and give me the motherfucking, give me the ball, bro.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott from the gun.
Hey.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him.
I appreciate you giving me the ball, bro.
6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Shrugs it under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Hicks in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I ain't even bringing it to this one.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm going for it, bro.
You hear the calls for a
better
penalty, but I just
not.
don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the
You
football. So I
tripping?
don't
Who the
see
fuck you
anything that
think you
warranted a
got?
flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
He
pocket.
got it too.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a
Hey,
field goal there
showed
counts
me.
what winds up to
But
be
that
an
nigga
11-play
boo kitty
drive.
fuck out
Well,
there.
partner, that's a lot of offense to
Kitty
run there to
job,
only get
my
3
nigga.
points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were
Only go
successful
for
in getting
touchdown.
3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook
That's
trying to
what
find
I
ones that
go
get you
in
to the end zone,
halftime,
get you 6?
I ain't tripping.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Oh,
And what do
nah.
you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now the first play of the drive
That
there
nigga
is
made sure.
incomplete. And
What are you talking
incomplete as he
about,
was
bro?
knocked as he threw it. And it took the
Talking
ball
about the
off
hit, the
course.
nigga made sure
Partner,
he hit
after
me
the
before I
conference
got the
championship
ball off.
games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you gotta remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an
Dog.
overtime game. The Baltimore
Come
Colts being
on,
the New
bro.
York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59?
You know that was
That's when the
bullshit,
NFL
bro.
really came into prominence.
The
And it
fact
was
that my
sudden
man's
death.
like
Alan
drew
Amici. The
past
Colts
your
got the ball.
whole
They
secondary.
scored. No one talked about
No,
anything but,
'cause I had
boy,
to
what an
fit.
exciting game. As
You
time
didn't.
went on, people started talking about fairness.
You didn't.
So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked a field goal and won.
And that's caught inside
Hey,
the
yeah.
30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah.
So now then, the big play has them all the way
This hurt.
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Well, it depends on how stupid your man's are.
Wentz now on first down. And he's
Not
gonna
that
go
stupid.
down. They get to him back at the 40. Now whistles come
I play
in. We're going to get a
defense, yeah.
timeout here by the offense.
Yeah,
As the
most
clock
of
will
the time.
stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Wentz to throw on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is
Oh, I
incomplete.
could have still
Down to
caught that
15
bitch.
seconds now. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Damn, 3rd and 20.
The
baby.
Eagles on 3rd down. They've been
I
near
just need to
perfect.
stick
4
real
for
quick.
5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Let me get this one. Let me buy this NO real quick.
Working from the gun. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is
Damn.
incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. And now here come the Cowboys. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to
Hey,
take
we
one
just
more
gonna
shot
see
before the
it
clock
again.
runs
That's
out.
it. No.
Prescott on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Get out. Take 4. Gun. 46, 46. Got it. 58 to Mike. Switch and A.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Hey, go rest
So
some,
we have come
go
to
rest some rib
halftime
cage,
here in
Prescott.
Dallas, with the Cowboys out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
I know my defense about to step up.
Oh, Hercules.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, he tried to do it dirty.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now, as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. On play action, it's Wentz. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On play action, Wentz. And it's a fumble.
Good one. Good one. Good one.
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. Ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Sproles lost the football. And the Cowboys
Oh, come on. You jumped over it, bro.
Often we hear about the red zone, 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call for the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Awesome. Tight end's right. We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A gain of 13 and also a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
You got him. You got him.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Wow, they still let that shit go through. Nice. They let everything go through for that man. Good one.
71 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point safely through, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it.
I was about to get away from that nigga.
And move on to the next series.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by the length of the football.
Needed
for
help.
First down. Ball up to the
He needed
35
help.
now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
This is a giant, and he'll be taken
Good
down
move.
at
Good
the
fucking
46
move. That man came through the line like, man, you mine.
as the drive
Nah, bro,
continues.
not today. Not
So many
today.
teams want to throw
I
the
got
ball
somewhere
in
to go. My
situation
grandmother told me I
nowadays,
couldn't be
but I
late. Not
love
today.
watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st down, Wentz.
I should have been through the fucking ball. What the fuck was I doing? I had like 2 people I could have threw it to.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And the pressure
terrible.
gets to him again. Randy Gregory in there to get him. And this
My man
pass
did
rush
nothing to deserve that,
now.
bro.
That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. Bird shrugs him aside. He's got his man on the crossing route. 30, 20.
Big Wentz.
10.
Big Wentz. Big fucking Wentz, man.
Zach Ertz, 70 yards. There the Eagles are back within a score.
Big Wentz with the fucking
They
pass.
drew that
Hey.
up. I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now let's get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Elliott, toss right. Oh, nice move. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd down, Prescott.
Nice catch.
He's taken down.
Fourth
Brandon
sack, 6
Graham.
tackles.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack.
I guess
It's
that
3rd and
Cowboy
long.
cheat magic ain't on full blast.
Shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th
This
down.
nigga must be
And
the
they had an
running
extra
back.
defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And now running.
Oh,
right through.
wow.
And he's going to be out
Oh,
on the
wow.
45-yard
You
line.
get Prescott
A big
100
pickup
yards
there,
versus
20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Normally we're talking
Wow.
about a quarterback duel where
Prescott's
they
strong
match
out
each
there.
other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. Dancing to his left. And fights him off. But now he's swallowed
Feel
up and
fucking
taken
hard.
down. Brandon
I ain't think I was gonna
Graham
be
in there
past the first one.
again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too
He
great,
kind of
and
wrapped
he
his legs
goes
around you
down
before you even
to
touched the floor.
Nigel Bradham. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You ain't got nothing to worry about it, bro.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Jordan Hicks able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Damn, 9 shots with 2 people. Oh.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard.
No, I can't do it.
Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Out now comes the
All I could do is give you props. Because I was one of the nigga, you funny.
With his first punt. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Knocking up the door to 5, spotted at 6. Yeah, shot that.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into
Try to
this.
run with
Doesn't
that
matter
nigga.
where you start with the football.
Try to run with that nigga. I seen that nigga wait for me.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
No. See, this one's been getting me fucked over.
Good chip.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Then
Oh.
he steps away. And he gets
I'll
up
take
to the
that.
10-yard line here. It's just
I
a
knew you
gain of a
were looking for,
couple there on the
I was
scramble,
coming.
and now it's third down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check.
Damn, get off. That was face man.
It's the first
Whoa.
time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him
Whoa.
and stopped him for a short pickup.
Oh, that was dirty. You know what? Y'all can have the ball back. You know what? I'm not even going to do this. That was
The Eagles
dirty.
send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up
I
putting
don't
it
know
on the
what just
carpet.
happened, but I guess
The
it's
little
left.
rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I appreciate you letting me get another touchdown, but I'm not a lot of people, you know, who try to whip ass, you know, go that route. So, yeah, thank you.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Again to Elliott. Oh, now he bowls him over. Gets by.
Wow.
He's hit the
This
50,
nigga gone.
the 30.
They let this nigga get everything when it comes to a block off.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great run as an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
What you mean, bro?
Let me go through that conversation. You gotta say what you mean. You already know what I'm talking about.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they
yeah,
got to
we
the
want
end
to
zone.
do that again. For the simple fact this man just got bullshit on top of bullshit, even though bullshit ain't working.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better
Positive, y'all.
than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Lady!
Now it's Ajayi. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11
He's trying to break ankles out here.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of respect.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hang in there,
And that goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Jay Ajayi with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
Damn, dude, calm your ass down. The ball is over there. Don't touch me.
The extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys?
Running.
Proper plays.
And we'll see how determined they are. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play.
Which
You made Prescott
is
look like a big
amazing,
guy,
man,
yo.
bro.
It is.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott now.
Oh, good
The ball
one.
comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey. 4 down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. We got 4.
They run with a Giants. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be brought down this
What
time
the
at
fuck was that,
5-yard
96?
line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place.
That big nigga was doing breakdancing moves. He's trying to turn into Chris Brown for like 2 seconds.
Hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They're trying to run with a Johnny. And this
I should have cut up. As soon as I seen that hole, I should have cut up.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I don't give a fuck. I want my touchdown.
Rising up on defense. We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Forced out to his left.
I got you, boy.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles
Hey,
have
Jesus.
their lead.
Hey, thank you, Jesus.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Yo, thank you,
Big
Jesus.
time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down?
I saw the devil in a gold. I saw the devil in a blue and fucking silver jersey.
Yeah, you might
I
have
was
had a
about to say
defensive
golden
breakdown
blue.
in there, but they
Oh, I
fixed
fucked
the
that
issue.
kick all up.
Found a way to get it into the
Off
end
the
zone.
bar.
Give them big credit for that.
Oh, man. Damn, pivot back. Hold on. Don't get touched. Throw that bitch in zone.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Hey, bro. I seen you coming. I was like, hold on. I'm not running.
Fielded in the end zone. Spinning away. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all
Oh,
told as he's
man.
taken down back
Yeah,
shy
up by
of the
10.
20.
Up by 10.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Come here, boy.
Like they were able to exploit right there.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Here we go. Wide, ain't it? Here we go, here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. Buying time to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Prescott, the running back, quarterback.
Taking off, picking up the first down on a
What
13-yard run.
juke move?
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. It's coming now. Four down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's...
And he will find his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle.
You see that jump curve back in?
Interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm. You ain't missing nothing. You in your home field, bro.
So just a 3-point game.
Ain't no win factor. How the fuck that ball curve?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
No, I ain't running back. He trying to do a dirty hit on the nigga, trying to make a nigga fumble so he can get an easy little score. I ain't with that.
At their
Nope.
25-yard line.
Don't go.
They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. And now running right through it.
Oh, get
It's
the
a 6-yard
fuck.
pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bathema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they will not get the connection there.
Wow.
It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how
These
to
guys
judge
want
that.
fall back for some
Maybe
reason.
didn't have enough
I don't know
legs
why.
underneath him. Mechanics
They
might have been
frustrated for
off.
something.
Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Wentz gonna throw. Screen pass to Sproles. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes.
They
for
tried to catch the
24
nigga, but no,
yards.
they wasn't going to get me
Sit
that
on it,
quickly.
They had to throw the
Not
ball on 3rd
that
down.
quickly.
Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And they'll go on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Why so serious,
Bring up
bro?
a 2nd and 14.
My man ain't do nothing to you, bro. You the one that's running around like you got.
Wentz.
Oh, wow.
Now he's forced
Oh,
out
oh,
right.
wow. Go,
Now he's
go,
forced out
go,
right.
go, my nigga. Go, my nigga. Oh.
20. And he'll down. Eagles. Carson Wentz. 50 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away.
My man, Wentz.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Here we go, get that, let's go, get out, get out. Tight end to the right, boy, tight end to the right. Move. Here you go. 26.
Throwing, Prescott, flush to his right, and that's caught by Beasley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Yeah, that boy done
A
showed
Dallas
him.
first down, Prescott hooking up with Beasley. Correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't...
First down, Prescott. Being chased out left. Drops it underneath, Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Let's go, let's finish now. Let's go, let's finish now. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Watch left. He's tight right there. Hey, 47.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waiting.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
120.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
How was it?
Great. Here we go. Blue 80. Right there. 54 Mike.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Be safe
A
out
gain
there,
of
yo.
3, 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that? And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point attempt to follow here. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I need to do the same thing.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they
Wendy
can't
when it
afford
done.
to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
I
Try
said, you
and
plan
press
on
the
doing
advantage a
it.
little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Wentz now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Blue 80! Sunday!
Wentz to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Under 2 minutes, bro.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
He'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Long in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he will find his man on the outside. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here go 47. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here go 47. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. 26.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Awesome.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
26.
He's back to throw. He can run for it. And oh, no, he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, but he will...
Man, good game, bro.